Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we have a lot of buyouts to go over. But before we start, if this video can get 70 likes, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you're not already. At 2,000 subs, I will be doing a massive OTS opening, and there'll be a picture of that in the community tab, probably in a day or two, along with there is a topic of what discussions you guys want to see, because I will be doing more discussion videos on the channel. So make sure to comment on that. I only got a couple comments there, so I want to see a little more of what you guys want to see. Also, if you guys want to drop me a Christmas present, I do have a PayPal in the description below. Feel free, or become a YouTube channel member. You get cool perks, and I will be redoing that for the new year next year as well. So if you're a YouTube channel member now, you're still going to have the great perks. You're just going to get more. That's what I'm hoping, and I'm thinking about making my Discord open to public so that we could build more of a community. I can be more involved with you guys because I want to grow a little bit more, and you guys got me to 2,000 subs, and it is Christmas. I want to give to you. So maybe you guys will get a free Discord pass for a Christmas gift. Who knows? But another thing I want to say is if you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. So if you're buying any cards like Totally Awesome here, which I have to admit the pun is growing on me after literal years of me hating this card. I still hate it, by the way, but the pun is very good. Uh, well, use that link. And remember, if you guys want me to go over any cards, let me know in the comment section below, and I will get right into it. So Totally Awesome here from Invasion Vengeance. Only 21 listings here. First editions here near mint start about 22 here, going up to about 25. And you guys might be wondering, why is this card back up to 20-something dollars? Well, that is because a lot of people have been showcasing a water deck with the new support out Brothers of Legends that is really good actually, and the deck is very cheap. It ends up ending off on two Totally Awesomes and a Utopic Draco Future, along with other things depending on what your hand is, all that. But having 3 interrupts, that's pretty good, especially because these interrupts, the two Totally Awesomes, those give you a recursion. So that's pretty good overall. Then you could just, go for game or do whatever other shenanigans you want next turn. Even the rares from Maximum Gold, as you guys see here, this really did spike. $8 for rare Totally Awesomes. I think the Secret Rare could easily go up to about $40 again, like it was in its prime. So if you want to get your Secret Toads, or you can find a deal, get one for a little cheaper, I would definitely go for it. Now, a number F-Zero Utopic Draco Future here from King's Court. Now, these are $31 going up to, after this one, you got a wall here for about, with that shipping, we're going to call it 35. Then they kind of go off into about, 35 roughly. The card is not only a collector card and a good interruption a lot in certain decks if they can make it, but it is also used in the wire deck. I would say if you are waiting on getting some collector rares, this is like the next big $100 card I think you should get. I think this card could easily go at 250 and double. So if you don't have this, make sure you get it while you can. Void Imagination from Clash of Rebellions is bought out. Now, if you guys know my feelings about INFERNOID, you already know this, but I think INFERNOID players just eat crayons for a living. They're the stupidest people I've ever met when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes to, like, playing a certain deck, right? It's not even like I hate them. I just feel sorry for their parents at that point. But this card didn't get reprinted, so we got about 14, 15, and then you have $20 here with a 43 sales. But he has a playlist, which I guess playlist. Oh my god, play set, guys, bro. I cannot talk here. Void Vanishment from Cross Souls as well is slowly going up. I mean, you have like place here for about $10. Near Mint's going to about 11 here, so not too bad here, but only 17 listings, so this could go up to about $13, $14 as well. The other INFERNOID cards got reprinted in Brothers of Legends, which is good because I don't like seeing these at high price points, but on the other flip side, I have to see more people playing this deck, and yeah. INFERNOID Onek, let's see, Oneku, that's how you say it. Ultimate rares here. The big guys are all one-ofs, by the way. But $15 for near mint. First eds are going to run you about 20 for light play, but near mints are, 25 going up to 30. So if you want to grab ultis of this and then sell it a little later for a quick profit, not too bad of an idea. INFERNOID Tierra, this got reprinted as a secret rare, actually. It looks pretty good. Lightly played, it's $20, like going up to about 25. First ed near mints here are about, how much are these going to run me? $30 here. That's kind of ugly, going up to like 30s. That's a little ugly. Just get light play and be happy with that. But yeah, INFERNOID hype is real. Witchcrafters. Now, Witchcrafters are getting new support. I was going to make a video about it, but I got to it late. But it's basically a fusion that, while the fusion is pretty good, the fusion spell that we are getting for it is pretty useless. Witchcrafter Madame Vera here from Infinity Chasers here is about $21 here. These were about $8, $9. I have mine because I actually love this card. You know, Smug Lolly is Smug Lolly, and it just looks really, really cool. Then you have Witchcrafter Creation here. These are also skyrocketing here at about $20, going up to 22s. There's a cheap playset here, a first light playset actually here for about $8. If you want to grab these before they get out, I actually would, because the Witchcrafters are a very fun deck to play. They're just not good, and even with the new support, they're not rogue at best. No, not even rogue at best. It's still going to be a casual deck. Maybe if you could mix it in with something, it could be good, because the deck, because if you guys don't know, if you control a Witchcrafter monster while the card's in the graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. All the Witchcrafter spells do that, so you can just keep adding stuff back to your hand. So the recursion in this deck is quite nuts. I think if they were able to get one more spell card, or something where they're able to mitigate the neg that they go with the normal Witchcrafter normal summons, this deck would have been a lot better, and that's the big issue I have with the deck as someone who used to play it. Fun fact, I got rid of it to MCole40, actually. And we talked, I have a picture with him. Really awesome dude IRL, and if you guys know, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. So, being able to give this deck to him so he could play around with it and have fun, like, that really made my day, because I was done with it at that point. I really love this deck. It has a place in my heart, for sure. Then we have Witchcrafter Holiday here. Now, this is $2, but the reason why I'm going over it is because a lot of the Witchcrafter cards and a lot of the cards in Infinity Chasers are going up. And boxes are $123. Now, just like other deck building sets that flopped, these would be like $50, $60 on TCG Player. But your local card shop would have them for about $70, $75, and not many people will buy them because there's not really a reason to. This set didn't really... Now, while a few cards were meta relevant, I think mostly the Infinity, not Infinity Chasers, but the Infinite Track cards, none of the Evil Eye or the Witchcrafters. You know, like Megaclops was played a little bit in a few formats. The Infinity Chaser cards, you know, because they're very good generic machines, were played. This deck didn't really make an impact, though. But now the boxes, as you guys see here, are $123. I can assure you guys, if you know 2 card shops, or you go to 2 or to 3 card shops, even 1 to be honest, but I'm going to say 2 to 3 just to be sure, they're going to have boxes of Infinity Chasers. How much are they going to have them for, mind you? Probably 70, 75 still. And if they have Lost Arts, guess what? You spend 75, you get a box that you could sell for about 120 here. Which is, you know, pretty good overall, right? That's $50 extra that you get to grab. And, you know, hope maybe they have them here at 65, 60, and you get lucky. But you also get 2 Lost Arts. And while the Lost Arts we have been getting aren't hot at all, you know, it's a couple extra dollars. It's sealed. It's nice. You get it day 1. It's quite nice to have. So, look if you're, you know... TCG Player Store has these boxes, because a lot of YouTubers don't like to talk about sealed, and I really don't understand why. I like to, especially when it's relevant enough. You could just make free money off this. Now, Gemini Elf here from Lost Art Promotions here. These are, you have a new seller here for 4, but these are relatively 5s, and I assume this is as low as these are going to go. They were 10, as you guys see over here, like 20 actually, and it kind of went down, went up. You know, a little bit of bumps here, but relatively these are crashing. And I'll be honest with you, I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is very dumb about this. I think if you're looking at spending $5 on something, this, like, that is somewhat relevant to the last year. Gemini Elf, and I think maybe Astral Karibo, but I would actually go for more Gemini Elf, is probably your best $5, you know, bet here. So I would actually grab these while you can. A few other Lost Arts, because a lot of people like to talk and ask me about Penny Stonks, is Blaze and Kita here. You got, you know, them at... A lot of people are just trying to get rid of them at $1, $1.70, $1.20 here. then they kind of go up to about $2 here, like 2.48, all that. So if you want to grab these for them to go up to like $5-6 in the future, especially if you can maybe find someone like, let's go to the next page here and see something. You know, you have, oh, Italian, that's cute. But yeah, you have people who have like $2 here, so you could get them a little cheaper actually. You know, 145 there, 121, you know, 150, you know, it might not be bad to grab these for a little cheaper while you can. And then you have Raging Area here. Now these, relatively, you have 10 here for $2. Guys, this could go up, and, you know, obviously, it goes up and it goes down here, but not by much because these are all pennies here. This card, in about a year or two, it could go up to about $5-6. And when it comes to penny stocks, you want to invest quite a bit into it, so might not be a bad idea to pick these up. Harpy Dancer here, probably another great card to grab. You have basically you're paying, if you're going to grab both, $5.50 here on the dot without, you know, shipping included and all that. Then they kind of go up to $6, and then they go up to $7 here for Harpy Dancers here. Kind of going up to $8, $9. This doesn't have the biggest walls, you know. It did spike over here, but overall, I think this Lost Art should be at least $12, $13. And it's not, and I'm not too sure why. So I would actually grab these while you can. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight here, coming out of Dragons of Legends. Now, I actually have one I'm going to PSA soon, but we're going to look at first eds because that's all I care about. You have Mod, Half Slobberdon for... Okay, lightly played for 90 here. Very, very good steal here, especially because goes... this doesn't count. New Seller, 98, 120. So, and then, you know, 125 right after that, 120, you know, 128. So the first ed light plays have some value in it, but the near mints at 140, it might not be bad to get a near mint. Now, this card did get bought out at one point for, and it was around $300 something. If you guys want to grab these, honestly, for $100, I think this is a good collector card, and I don't know where this could be in 5 years, but the big issue with this card is a lot of collectors got this day one of when this set came out, and this set's like, I think 6-7 years old at this point, maybe closer to 7 actually, probably. Dark Magician Girl from Legendary Collection 3, Yugi's World. Man, I remember when these were like $30-40. Now you have, you know, that was for first eds. First eds now, mod play for 127. Light plays here. We're just gonna put the filter on. 150. And then near mints are probably something ridiculous here. Going up to 200 for light plays there. Yeah, 211, 220. Yeah. I'll be honest with you here. While this is really great, it's a nice older version, all that. I would just put this in Lost Art, Dark Magician Girl. Like, what I would even the 2021 one, I would rather have, because I think they're like $25 here. In fact, you know what? Let's look at Dark Magician Girl here. We got the 2020 here. And again, I think this is one you should buy first and foremost here. 37 for light play, 38. Near mints are about 44 here, going up to about $50. Okay, so these are actually coming back here, which is really good. Since these were around $35, and the 2021 version was matching that, which was absolutely ridiculous. I told you guys to grab these at $35, very, very cheap. Now they're back up to almost $50. Again, I would rather have 4 of these than that, personally. You get to spread your money around. The exponential growth is going to help you more in the long run since you have more copies. We'll look at the 2021 version really quickly as well, and just see how it is. Yeah, and okay, so 25s here, 27. I'll be honest, getting this one for $20 really is not bad. I mean, 22. Again, if this version is 2022, but the 2021 is about 41 to 50, I'm fine with this being half value. I think that's great. People are finally kind of waking up. This has crashed from $30, however, and this is selling crazy at 19. Because even though this is not the best version, again, this is still a rare card for both versions. And this is something that I think could easily go up to about, you know, because if the 2021 version goes up to, let's say, $100, you get these for 20. You guys think this can't hit 40? This can easily hit 40. It probably it'll hit 50, possibly 60, right? But unless the community is stupid, they put this to 75, 80. That would be ridiculous. But with the Yu-Gi-Oh communities, things go higher than I think sometimes. But what I like to say is, you take the money and go. Right? Bye, Felicia. Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess here, Rising Rampage. 30 listings. I told people to get first eds at 25s because it was way too low. Near mints are about 36. Okay. Going up to 40 here, so we really only have one copy here. First editions are, well, 45 here. Wow, first edition lightly played for 49, and then I have a near mint here for 50. Now, what's really funny about this, oh, and they quickly go up to about 58 here, is I told people when I had it at 50, I'm like, this is going to go up when it was $30, so I don't want to sell it now. This was about 2 months ago, so glad I got. Sometimes, you know, you play the waiting game and it works. 30 listings. In fact, once me and him are gone, it goes up to 58. What does it go up after that? 60, 70, 75. Okay, so if you guys don't have your Apolosas, you know, ultra rares here are $16. Well, you got one here for 16. You got a wall here, Lumina, but there's reasons why people don't want to buy from him, and I'm not going to get into that. 20 bucks here sooner rather than later. Then you have the alternate arts, which I told people $4, way too cheap. Go grab them. 14 bucks. In fact, I'll be honest, this is the one I would play as a gold rare. I would play the ultra. I would personally play this gold rare. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, the picture doesn't do it justice. Now, obviously, we have to go through the Starlight Rare here. How much are these today? You have the fact that you could sell damaged Starlight for $650. Like, I'm sorry, if it's damaged, it's damaged. Like, 1400. Let's see how much this is sell. Yeah, you know, 1400 roughly here is what it is. Trap Dust Shoot here, dual terminal 4 here. So let me peep this out. 25 bucks. Go up to 27 here. It's not like there's a wall here, really. I mean, the biggest wall I see is a playset for, you know, 28. And that's not really, you can't call that a wall. Now, I told people to grab this card, if you guys remember, at about $8. And at $15, I said it still wasn't a bad grab, right? You could get some cheaper copies, maybe if, you know, people try to undercut each other at like 13. To still grab this card, I had in a 5-card Time of Your Trade Binder, which is a series I'll be bringing back now that I'm done with college. If you guys don't, I could really only upload when I can, and, you know, with Market Watches, news, all that, you guys got, you know, only half the 5-card Time of Your Trade Binder than usual over the last 2 months, so I apologize about that, but coming January, or I might even make one for December, actually, even though it's quite late, I'm going to get that for you guys as soon as possible. Royal Oppression, dual terminal 4 here. Lightly plates of this are like 12, but near mints are about 14. I told people to grab this at $8 to $9 here, just like Trap Dust Shoot, but this one is in its about $14, $15 phase. Can it go up to 25 like Dust Shoot? I think it could go further. Number one, it doesn't have as many listings here. Trap Dust Shoot here, 27, right? You have some people with 3 copies here. Over here, you don't really have, I mean, yes, you have a wall here for 6, right? That's cute, but it's not too much, number one. Number two, Trap Dust Shoot's highest rarity is from Champion Pack. The highest rarity of this is the DT. And it's not like the other versions are hard to get, you know, are easy to get either. The DTs could go up to 25, 30 bucks. So if you don't have these, go grab them. Thank you for the guy who recommended these. Always wonderful here. Legend Duel Synchro Storm booster boxes. Now, what I want to compare is I want to compare these booster boxes to Immortal Destiny. Now, Immortal Destiny was overall a bad set. It just had these 2 hero cards, and that's it. Right? It's not like it had Magician Souls or anything like that. It had, and the hero cards, mind you, you only play one of each. So, you know, this is, you know, about 200, 212, then they go up to 300. I sold mine at like 235. I was able to get one for 75. About maybe, yeah, about roughly 6 months back, maybe 5 months, and it's all within a week, right? And it only had 2 good cards, really, that you would want to use. Legendary Duel Synchro Storm is $40, and what does this have? Yes, it does have its one of. However, this card is meta relevant, unlike Heroes. Now, I know Heroes technically are meta relevant currently, but that's also because when we got DP and Burst of Destiny, back then they were not, and the box was still going to 200 and rising up. And people are still buying the box as you see over there. Baron de Fleur, you got a $100 shot here. So if you want to buy a couple boxes, you want to open one for fun, you end up pulling the Baron, congratulations. You opened up the correct box. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon here. Now, you're probably not going to pull this Ghost Rare, but you got a 1 in 12 chance. If you guys don't know, this isn't like, they didn't change Ghost Rares to one every 2 cases. You know, like Starlights. This is one every case, but I've seen quite a few people pull 2. You got 54 for light play, near mints here for about like 55, but going up to like 60 actually. So you know this is actually gaining a little bit of value here, right? So you have 1, you have 2, bird up meta relevant cards. So you have 3. Wagtail is not bad ultra rare, but you know it's not gonna make your money back. But you kind of have 6. You know that's worth something. That's cute. Bird up 2. You know, and then you have a lot of people. I remember M. California, a few other people were talking about Sage de Fleur being kind of good. You target a monster you control and 1 card on the field. Sort of something this card from your hand. If you do, destroy them. So essentially what you get to do is you get to special this by destroying 2 cards. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 other monster to your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then add 1 level 1 plant monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. What's it called? Which isn't bad because you basically end up overlaying this or link something. Because with I know it's not a plant technically, but you're gonna use in a plant deck. Obviously, this could be used in Sylvans when we get the new support because they go into rank 8s like crazy, and the small ones and all that are actually dead on arrival once they get their effect off, right? So you don't really care about blowing up your stuff. This essentially it'll help you break a card on your opponent's side of the field. You have a level 8 to overlay or another or 2900 beats deck, and then you could overlay into like number 38. You could there's a bunch of good rank 8s, right? That you could do. And once you detach this, you basically get to add a level 1 plant. So that includes cards like Spore. I know there's I think it's called not Copycat, but like Copy Plant. No, it is called Copy Plant. There's some other level ones. I mean, Global, if we ever fucking got it back, get it back. Which honestly, I don't care about how I need my Global back. Please, Konami, give it back to me. You know, that was our amazing target. There's a few other good targets as well. And maybe this card could get some shenanigans. I like a 80 cents. You know, it's a good penny stock overall. But you guys get the point. Prep Plant, Trip over here from Legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny. 16 bucks here, going up to like 18, 19 here, but it's kind of holding the wall at 15. I mean, it's spiking like crazy, but you know, the more closer we get, the faster this is going to get bought out. Now, Predator Practice here was a $2 card. I thought getting this at $2, I told people was not bad, just in case it spikes. You're looking at about $6.69 here, basically $7 for this card now. Evil Hero Sinister Necrom here. This card's also going up 5s, going up to 6s, going up to 7s. Why? I have zero clue. I mean, I guess you can use this in the engine, but like, I don't know. No, I've never seen it right used. I don't know. Maybe people are just getting it for the probability. That's what I would assume. Dark Calling. Now, this is something that you actually use in the DPE engine. If you guys have your bulk here, these are $2.92, and make sure you grab them. Destiny Hero, Destiny Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer here. $87 here. I mean, 86 here. Honestly, I know people are gonna say he's unaffordable. I get that, but for a card that's basically making the format right now, which is the new Dragoon, but even more generic, I expected $100 on the price tag, 120. Ecclesia the Virtuous Secret Rare here. Now these are $51, and they're quickly. Oh wait. Why did I go to 11? Okay. $51. Sorry about that, guys. I got scared. I was like, all right, what's going on here? 55 here. This card, when we get the branded structure deck, probably gonna be around $120. People might say 100. Fine, it'll double. This is a card. If you have these, keep them for the long run. I personally will be trying to grab as many as possible. Now, Sword Soul Grandmaster Chiaxu Starlight Rare Burst of Destiny here. 180. You have a ball play. Oh man, if that was like a new seller for 180, 140, that would have been tempting. But 180 here, honestly, for a Starlight Rare, that is meta relevant. 180 is not bad. If you guys are, especially a Burst of Destiny, a set that you know the boxes are going to go up to 100 something eventually. This isn't bad. Evocation here from Maximum Gold El Dorado here, 550. Honestly. People keep saying Invoke's going to get hit. It possibly could. I mean, they finally reprinted Invocation again, and they actually made it accessible finally. So I'm thinking that they can get hit, but you never know. What exactly are they going to hit? Are they going to hit Alistar at 1? If they do, that kills the engine, basically. Um, but who knows? It would suck because I double sleeved my deck like 2 weeks ago, so and I really haven't been able to play with it since. But there's that. Uh, I still think for $5, this card could go up. I think it's a good $5 card to grab. Black Rose Dragon, Ultimate Rare here, coming out of Crossroads of Chaos here. Also, if you guys haven't, smash that like button. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Uh, Obviously, though, if you're watching this far in the video, you're obviously left to like and subscribe, though, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. But thank you guys for watching this far in the video. Before I go forward, I got a comment actually that was very interesting. It wasn't, an insult, but a guy was like, you gotta chop these up. I can't watch a 40-minute market watch, which I find a little ridiculous because with how big the market is, 40 minutes actually isn't that long. Along with, and I've had someone tell me this, like, hey, I don't watch all of it or I skip through it sometimes. I'm not offended by that. Like, I don't know why people think I would, or I don't really know who would be offended by that. You're watching the video, you obviously like the content. And yes, I go over a lot of cards because the market, it goes. It's very fast, there's new things you gotta look at. There's always a bunch of stuff that you can look at. No matter how much I go over, I'm always gonna be missing something. And that goes for any market watch channel, right? MSK, especially MSK, no offense. MCO 40, House of Champs, MST.TV does some. There's a new guy actually. He's in my comment section sometimes. He does market watches. I think it's Chance something. He's doing market watches, which aren't too bad actually. I actually peep them and I quite enjoy them. The fact that he possibly got inspired from me, that makes me quite happy. But anyway, never feel offended that you're skipping through the video if you don't watch the whole video. I mean, it is what it is. Black Rose Dragon Ultimate Rare here. Lightly plates are about $60 here. Not too bad for lightly plates, but these first sets are what, 200? Oh, like if I really thought about it, I understand why it's almost $400, but this is so bad. Oh, this guy has pictures. You're amazing, buddy. Okay, so let's see this. I see a tad bit thinking here a little bit. I can't tell if that's the card or not really. Front looks gorgeous, I have to admit. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see that, and then I see that. Okay. Corners look better than I thought. That's definitely a print line right there. Well, a little bit of scratching, but that's Konami with the foiling here. Yeah, it's overall a light play card, and I like how we include pictures. That's pretty awesome. Uh, let's see here. Black Rose Dragon Ghost Rare here. Lightly plates are 210. Okay. First Eds here. You know what's super weird? For $600, I feel like I want to see pictures, but I don't think that's not too bad. I mean, if you get it though, and it's light play, that's the biggest steal. You literally win $600. But if it's mob play, I mean, you paid what you paid for. Lightly plays here go to 1250. I actually want to see what the first ads have been selling for. Did it? Oh, okay. No, first it sold here for 1450. Okay. Really want to see a little bit more, to be honest with you here, for a card like this. But as you guys see, this Ghost Rare is continuously selling on, on the fair. Hold on here. This got bought out a lot on the 15th for a Ghost Rare of this caliber. Well, pick up your copies while you can, I guess. Plague Spreader Zombie Ultimate Rare here. These are actually going quite crazy. Lightly plays here for 48, 48, near mint 62. Glad I picked up my Plague for 20. First Eds are $120 for lightly played. Honestly, I think this is a very good price for an ulti plague. I think it's, if you want to pick one up, go for it. 200, all right, sure. Gladiator Beast Retiri. This card's actually getting bought out, and I'm not too sure why. I mean, you have a mod play here for 8, lightly played here for 20, 20, near mint here 50, and then you have your last first ed for about 90. Why this got bought out, or why this is slowly getting bought out, I have zero clue. Do you even pay? Let me see. So when it's special by effective Glad Beast, you can remove for play one card from your opponent's. Okay, that's actually pretty good. At the end of the battle phase. Okay, so it's the normal Glad thing, sure, but you get to banish from your opponent's graveyard. That's actually quite good. It's definitely a lot better now than it was. Okay. And it's not once per turn. You guys have to remember, it's not once per turn. This doesn't have that many printings, actually. Huh. $3 here. Alright, you know what? If you want to grab this and just see where, you know, the flow takes you, go for it. Black Rose Dragon, the normal Ultra here. This is one I really want to get here. Near mint's for like 7. That's actually extremely good. But we care about first eds. $12. Okay, going up to 28. Why is this listed at 12? Yo, someone's going to snatch that before I'm done with this market watch. In fact, refresh. You're gone. Oh, okay. That's crack cocaine. Go grab that. Mark of the Rose here. You know, this is always not a bad card in my opinion because you remove from like what plant type monster graveyard, right? So with plants, they do play along with their graveyard, so this does hurt a little bit. But usually, if you get to choose what to banish, this shouldn't hurt you too much. Along with, there's eventually going to be more plant support that revolves around banishing. But you equip this to a monster your opponent controls, gain control of the equipped monster. During that phase, give control of the equipped monster you put. During your standby phase, gain control of the equipped monster. Basically, you're playing back and forth mind control with Mark of the Rose here. But you get to use its effects, attack, and do all of that, right? Along with, at the end of the turn, you're going to link this and overlay it anyway. So this is basically a, you know, broken mind control for plants. I think this card's pretty good. I actually end up having unlimiteds. 515, I got mine for like $2 because no one was looking at this card. There's only a couple first sets though, and these are $50, $55. Personally, I think people are sleeping on the light plays. That's all I'm going to tell you. At $5, not bad. Queen of Thorns here from Crossroads of Chaos here. Near mints are about $4 here. And if you guys don't know how good this card is, you sync up for 6 using, I think it's only, do you have to use 2? Yeah, you just have to do it with the plants, right? Each player must pay 1,000 life points to normal summon or special summon a non-plant type monster from their hand. Right? Now, obviously, it sadly doesn't hit deck or graveyard, but the issue is normally the first summon that a deck's going to make is from the hand. They're going to eat some life points before they get rid of your card if you're going first, right? Along with certain decks that don't really special from the grave too much or the, you know, hand, or if you force them to special from the deck and that's what you could interrupt with something else, like an Appaloosa, Ash Blossom, say an emergency teleport. You guys get the point. Then this card becomes a little bit better. Like, if your opponent is at, like, say, 5,000, 4,000 life points, they haven't dealt with this card and they still need to keep going, they're going to get hurt quite badly, right? This is a card that could definitely hurt. I think Super Rares at $4 or $5 is a steal. First and light plays at 10, going up to 15. I think this is a Super Rare you guys should be getting, along with... Konami doesn't really like reprinting this card. I don't really know why, but the last printing it had was an Astropack Common that's the same thing as a Super Rare. So don't even bother with this. Get unlimiteds. But, yeah. Turbo Warrior, Ultimate Rare here. Yeah, coming out of Crossroads of Chaos here. Light plates are 5. I think that's very cheap for an old classic card that was used in the anime. $5. Now, first editions do go a little crazy. Light plates 45. Near mints are 55 there. Going up to 70, 75. People do buy first eds. I mean, someone bought one here for 75, 54. And this card does, you know, sell quite a bit here. So should you grab this? I mean, if you want to grab an old relic that's first ed, go for it. I think 45. I covered this at 70. Said, hey, if you want to grab it, I would probably not, just because for $70 there are better stuff, especially 5Ds related, that you could grab, sadly. Not that this is a bad pickup per se, it's just not the best use of your money. But now that instead of $70, let's see, let's click near mints here just to make sure. Yeah, $55 instead of 70. That's an extra 15. Or if you really just want it for yourself and you want to grab a light play for 45, it's much better here, right? Maybe you grab this on a 50% TCG player day, you know, so in reality you're getting this not for 55, probably get it for 47. Not bad overall. So that gets my seal of approval. Rescue Cat from Turtle Pack Booster 3 here. Lightly plates are about 75, going up to $80. I'm really shocked this hasn't hit, like, I don't know, 300 yet. Near Mint's 100 something. Okay. Deepsea Diva here. Now, I talked about buying this card multiple times. I still think it's a great buy. 65 for light play, 68. So if you got them at, I think they were 45 to 50. I mean, yeah, you got an increase here, but to be honest with you, I feel since it's been 4 months and I expected this to go higher, I don't know. I'm not super happy with it. But if you grab near mints now, you're getting at 82, which I told people try to grab near mints if you could, because for a couple dollars and it's a champion pack, might as well try to grab near mints. You spent 50, 45, 50 bucks on it. Got a $30 increase, 4 months. You got a play set, which you obviously need to for this card. 90 bucks. Hey, it's something, right? You have 90 more bucks than you would have if your money would just sit in your bank account. Magical Dimension Turbo Pack Booster 2 here. Oh, you guys remember actually how you were taught that banks would give you interest? And I don't know if they even do anymore, or if it's so little that I don't even matter. Like, you could literally have like $5,000, right? I don't even know if you get like $2 of interest. Do banks still do interest, guys? Please tell me, right? Like, man, people at my age are so just unaware of how the world works at times. Uh, anyway, here you got, let's see here. Lightly played for 55, and then you have me here for at 58. So if you want to get mine, spend an extra $3. Then they go up to 68. Near mints being $73 here, going up to 75. This went up because of the new Dark Magician support. But the issue I have with this is it's a Dark Magician card that was used in the anime. It was actually 30 something. But it doesn't have any holographic printings, and even if it did, this is probably the best one regardless. Alley of Justice Catastor here. Ultis are 45. Not bad. I still remember when this card was like 100 something, and I ended up getting mine for 10, 12 when I was coming back into the game. I think I spent like 20 bucks on like $27, $28 worth of stuff. But one of the cards was this when it was around 12. And I was like, I'm getting an ulti Catastor, I'm saving some money, and I'm getting generic stuff that I can play with today. And again, $7, $8 off if it's relevant stuff. Even as a vendor, I would still purchase that. Depending on what it was, glad I did. Skill Drain, Turtle Pack Booster 8 here. 55 for light plays here. Near mints go to $80. So this card's kind of going crazy, crazy. Lost Arts here are about... Now that's insane. Actually, you know what? You have the play sit here for 35, then they go up to 48. Well, I told people $15. You should grab them. If you did, wow. You made a lot of bank. I'm not even joking. Like, congratulations. Actually, pat yourself on the back. You hit the gold mine. Sangan, Turtle Pack Booster 6 here. $28 here, $29 go up to 30. So if you want a good high rarity Sangan, this is honestly what I would grab. The last card I have here, as a recommendation, if you're looking to spend 15 bucks here, Dark Grepho Turtle Pack Booster 3 Ultra Rare. Now, these did spike, there were 23 here, but now, lightly plates are 17, near mints at $17. This card should easily be, in my personal opinion, $45, $50 minimum. Yet, we have not even reached a third of that. If you're looking to do a buyout or hoard some Turtle Pack cards, because they're slowly but surely going up, this is probably my number one. Honestly, because this is just a generic strong dark card, and I know Orcus play, and if you guys don't know, Orcus have been seeing a little more play as of the last week, believe it or not, and it is a fan favorite deck. If we do get Harp Horror at 1, people are going to want to play Orcus again. This is one of the second highest rarity of this card. In fact, I think an ulti would look really, really sick. Like, close your eyes for a second. I'm going to close your eyes to immerse yourself as well. Close your eyes for a second. Now, imagine the OTS foiling that we have. You know, the nice, all that, like how we got in 17. And imagine that on Dark Grepher, because I can imagine it, and it looks stunning. If you guys can't afford that, in fact, I want to look at the Phantom Darkness Secret Rare as well. DT's here, 32 listings, dollar, good penny stonks right here. But first ed Secret Rares, I know these are gonna be crazy. I could have got this at 45. I was so pissed. $90 for like play. Hold on. Okay, yeah, they go up. Okay, that's all right. Well, leave a like if you guys enjoyed on Spark Watch. Buying any cards off TCG player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Let me know what I'm going over in the next Spark Watch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.